everybody. Today we're going to do a yoga session designed to work towards your optimal spinal alignment and your optimal inner world alignment as well. So think of a trait or state that you want to cultivate during this session. It could be something that really you feel grounded into when you're performing your best. So it could be positivity, courage, bravery, compassion, loving kindness, gratitude. Just be thinking about that. And then go ahead and find a comfortable seated position so you can sit cross-legged, maybe up on a blanket. And then we'll begin a brief breathing exercise and a short meditation to begin our practice. So go ahead and begin to deepen your breath. Feel the inhale and exhale. And then we'll do 5 rounds of a 3-part breath. So we'll begin inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause at the top for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause at the bottom for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause at the top, and exhale, pause at the bottom, 2 more times, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, last round, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, gently release that, and just inhale and exhale at your own rhythm. And just take a minute to connect and imagine the state that you want to cultivate during the session. See what it feels like in your neck and your shoulders. And see if you can get that sensation to expand in your body. And we'll come back to it throughout class. So gently let go of that with your eyes closed. If you'd like to join me, let's go ahead and begin the time together by chanting the sound Om once to connect to our sound and to each other. So we'll do a full breath in and a full breath out, and then we'll inhale and Om together. So please bring your hands up to heart center. Press your sternum up into your thumbs. Take a full breath in and exhale. Inhale. Gently release your hands down. Let your eyes blink open softly, and we'll begin in a standing position. So you can remove your blanket. Feet towards the front of the mat. And so feet hip width apart. Press down through your feet. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, long spine, fold forward. Standing forward fold. Just hang out for a second. And then slight bend in your knees. Lift your sit bones up to the sky. Belly in. Let your head hang for a second. Inhale, hands on your thighs, halfway lift. Extend your spine long and out through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen. Hands on your hips, press down through your feet, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, nice and long. Exhale, dive forward with the length. Plant your hands. Step your left foot back for low lunge. So check out your right foot and your right knee. So make sure your knee's in line with your foot. Sit bones up to the sky, back leg straight, and then extend out through the crown of your head. Hands on your hips, press down through your feet, and come up, low lunge. So root down through your feet. Go ahead and lift your arms up in cactus. So press your elbows away from each other, belly in. Nice big inhale. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Sit bones up to the sky. Bring your back foot to meet your right, so left foot to meet your right, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press down through your feet, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Second side, so inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, long spine, fold forward. Plant your hands. And your left foot, extend your right leg back for low lunge. Sit bones up, head long. Take a couple breaths here. Check out your left foot, so you can be grounding into that, and your left knee. Hands on your hips, press down through your feet and come up. And then lift your arms in cactus. Elbows away from each other. Beautiful. Nice big inhale. Exhale, come back into low lunge and re-extend. Bring your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend your spine long. Press down through your heels, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and balance on your right foot, and then bring your left knee up to your hand. So really root down through your right foot, make the connection. Sit bone up, shoulders on your back. Awesome. And then go ahead and bring your left knee out to the side while your right knee faces forward. Awesome. Take a couple breaths. And then bring your left knee back to center. Re-extend. So don't push into your foot for a second, just kind of relax and see what happens to your hips. And then push and see how your lumbar spine curves. Beautiful. Plant your left foot, push down through your feet, inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, dive forward, long spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on your hips, press down through your heels, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Second side, so balance on your left foot. Knee to the front. Awesome. Root down, really engage the left glute. And then go ahead and bring your right knee out to the side. Left knee stays forward. Take a couple breaths. And bring your right knee back to the front. Pause. Awesome. And then plant your right foot next to your left. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Okay. Inhale, arms overhead. Press down through your feet. Go ahead and take a side stretch over to the left side of the room. Crescent stretch. So press down through both feet and then pull your ribs away from your pelvis. Take a couple breaths here. Lengthening out the side body. Awesome. Strong feet. Inhale back up to center. Re-extend. And then take it over to the right. Creating space between the right ribs and the right pelvis. Inhale back to center. reach up, and then exhale, long spine, fold forward. Sit bones up to the sky, belly in. Inhale, halfway lift, extend, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands, and step back into plank. So now take a second and set up your hands, nice wide hands, pinkies on the edge of the mat, feet, balls of the feet planted in, hips up, belly in, shoulders on your back, so long spine, and then inhale, right foot up 1 inch. Just hold it there for a second. And then go and lower your right foot down. Inhale, left foot up 1 inch. And then lower your left foot down. So bend your elbows and lower down slowly all the way to your belly, chaturanga. Yep. Up dog, so pull spine in your cobra, a little cobra, moving through the vinyasa. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your hips for downward facing dog. So first down dog, find your feet, slight bend in your knees, sit bones up to the sky. Really suck your belly button into your spine. Shrug your shoulders to your ears, and then push them back and away from your ears and get your shoulder blade tips on your back. Maintain your shoulders right there. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Keep your hips square. Yep. Extend out through the right heel, out through the crown of your head and your hands. And go ahead and bring your right foot down. Where you find your down dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. And then bring your left foot down to meet your right. Beautiful. Re-extend in your down dog. When you're ready, inhale, right leg up to the sky. And bring your right foot in between your hands for low lunge on the right. Right foot forward on the ball of your back foot. Perfect. Yep, so knee is right over the right ankle and heel. Left sit bones up. Now go ahead and take your left hand wide off the mat and keep your hips where they are. Inhale, right arm up. So left hand wide. And then inhale, right arm up. Yeah, hand on your hip. And if you want, you can reach the right arm up or leave it there. Shoulder blade tips together, hips level. Awesome. Nice big inhale. Exhale, come back into the low lunge. And then turn your back foot down, left foot. So left arch is parallel, is right in line with the right heel. Root your feet down and then press up into your warrior two. Yeah. So solid foundation in the feet, belly in, and then arms extend out across. So really grounding down. Bend your right elbow and put it on your right knee. Come into modified side angle. Yep. So ribs away from the thigh. Space between the left ribs and left hip. Root down through your feet and then come back up into warrior two. Beautiful. Left hand on your left hip. Reverse it. So right knee forward and then reach back with your right arm to create space between your right ribs and right hip. Awesome. Straighten your front leg, reach forward with your right arm and come into triangle. So hand can come down to the floor to your shin. Legs are rooted in, sit bones back. And if you're ready, if you want, you can inhale, left arm up. Really keep that belly into your spine. Awesome. Big inhale, exhale, bend your right knee, come into low lunge again. Face the front of the room, so on the ball of your back foot. Yep, so re-extend, sit bones up, awesome. And then ground down through your feet, press up into your crescent lunge. Inhale into your crescent lunge, arms overhead. Yep, awesome, fantastic. Great, so really rooting down and extending up. Nice big inhale. Next exhale, come back into your low lunge. find a length each time. Now shift the weight over into your right hand. Gently lift your left leg up for standing splits. Strong right foot, right sit bone up to the sky. Nice stretch in the right hamstring, left foot up. Inhale, and then exhale, re-extend back into your low lunge. All the way back as far as you can, hips up. And then plant your hands, step your right foot back into plank. Lower down slowly, chaturanga, all the way. Then gently come up for cobra. Tuck your toes for downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Bring your left foot in between your hands for low lunge on the left. Right hand wide off the mat. Keep your hips where they are. Inhale, left arm up for the twist. Awesome. Down and in. Keeping that left knee over that foot, over that second or third toe. Big inhale, exhale, come back into low lunge. Re-extend. Turn your right foot down, your back foot, press down through your feet and press up into your warrior two on the left. Awesome. Left knee in line with the second and third toe. Maybe even let it go in or out a little bit if it feels comfortable. So just check it out. We want to keep it right in line. Use that left glute. Beautiful. Bend your left elbow, put it on your left knee, come into modified side angle. Ribs away from the thigh, space on the right side body. Strong legs and feet press back up into warrior two. Open up. Right hand on your right hip, reverse it. Straighten your left leg and come into triangle. Strong legs. Sit bones back, nice strong core. When you're ready, inhale, right arm up. Beautiful. Big inhale, exhale, make your way to low lunge. Left knee forward. Hips up. Connect with your strong legs and then press down. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. Extend through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Big inhale. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Shift the weight onto your left foot. Lift your right foot for standing splits. Try to square your hips a little bit more. Left sit bone up to the sky. Yeah, and fall forward. Awesome. Let go of any tension in that left hamstring. Extend your right leg back, come back into your low lunge. Plant your hands, step back into plank. And then you can move through your vinyasa or make your way to downward facing dog. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and come down to your knees. So grab your blanket and then we'll come to kneeling. So a little padding for the knees or a towel. Press down through your feet, hands on your hips, shrug your shoulders to your ears and relax them down. Push your elbows and your armpits away from each other, shoulder blades, hips on your back. So keep that. Press down through both knees and take a side stretch over to the left. Couple breaths, so really getting into that side body, open up the side body. Press down through your knees, inhale, come back up. Center, and then re-extend. Take it over to the left, right, that is. Open up the left side body. Inhale back to center. And then go ahead and come into table, so hands and knees, belly into your spine. Push down through your hands and knees and find your cat. So arch your back, navel into your spine, really root down through your hands and knees so you have as much space in your back as possible. Then keep your belly button into your spine and extend your sit bones back to the back of the room, and then let your heart fall between your hands for cow. Take a couple breaths in cow. Nice strong core. And then gently move through cat and cow at your own pace. So just kind of feeling out your spine, seeing what's moving around. And then eventually make your way to table. Flat back, so neutral spine right in between cat and cow, strong hands. Keep your shoulders exactly where they are. Then let's do a couple knee circles with the right. So wide to the front and then to the back, just to get some mobility in the hip. And then when you're finished with the right, we'll switch to the left. Do a couple on the left. And then eventually make your way back to table. Yep. And then so strong table, go ahead and bring your right foot to the front. So modified low lunge. And then press up. Bend your right foot, your back foot, your left foot. Bend your left foot and reach back with your left hand and go for the quad stretch. Yeah. So bring your sit bone back to your heel and press down through that left knee, really opening up the quad, shoulders on your back. And that's awesome. That right knee stand right over the foot. So really grounding down and opening up. Creating a little more space each time. Gently release your back foot, straighten your right leg, plant your heel, slight bend in your knee, and sit bone back for the hamstring stretch. Yeah, hands on your hips. With this one, you want to keep a nice flat back, and then stretch the right hamstring. Beautiful. Take a couple breaths. And then go ahead and plant that right foot again, come into your low lunge, flat back, extend your sit bones back. So plant your hands, yeah, sit bones up and back. And then switch sides, so right foot back to meet your left, and then bring your left foot forward for modified low lunge. Hips up, and then press up. Bend your right foot and reach back with your right hand for the quad stretch. Yeah, strong foundation. So just kind of keep coming back to that state that you want to be in. So root down into that, and then just keep opening up. Yes. Gently release your back foot, and then straighten your left leg for the hamstring stretch. Nice and gentle. Yep, so down through the heel, slight bend in the knee. Sit bone back, beautiful, flat back. Gently release that, plant your left foot, come back into your low lunge. Re-extend, so sit bones up a little bit, trying to find a little more space in your sacrum. And then come back, bring both knees back together, and then just come up to kneeling. So stay on your right knee and extend your left foot out to the side. So arch of the left foot in line with the right knee. Hands on your hips. Let's just do a couple of obliques. So go over to the right, and then use your obliques to come back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Yep, so strong core and up. And then 1 more time. And then up. And then now as you go back, go ahead and reach, as you go down, reach your right hand out, shoulder on your back, plant your foot. If you can come down onto your hand, that's fine, or you can stay up on your fingertips. And then inhale, left arm up over your left ear. So you should get a nice side stretch on the right side body with a nice lumbar curve, nice core engaged. Left hand on your hip, and then use your obliques to come back up to center. And then let's switch sides. So right foot out to the side. Yep, let's do the obliques. So over to the left, and then back up to center. 2 more times. Awesome. Fantastic. This time we're going to go down, fingertips on the left, left shoulder on your back. When you're ready, inhale, right arm up and over your ear. Couple deep breaths. Grounding down and opening up. Right hand on your right hip. Use your obliques to come press down through your feet, come all the way up. And then bring your right foot in. Make your way back to table. And then just gently move through a couple cat-cows as we maybe have made a little more space there. Kind of the in-between of stability and freedom in the spine. And then when you're complete with that, go ahead and tuck your toes and make your way to downward facing dog. You can remove your blanket. Yeah, so find your down dog, see if it feels any different. Maybe one. Inhale, right leg up to the sky, keep your hips square and just really extend out through your right heel. Reach out and then go ahead and bring your right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Reach in 2 directions. And then bring your left foot down. Extend. Nice big inhale. And then bottom of your exhale, bring your feet to your hands, standing forward fold. Yeah, take a second and shake out your head. Sit bones up to the sky. And when you're ready, hands on your thighs, inhale, halfway lift. Reach out, awesome. Hands on your hips, press down through your feet, come all the way up, long spine, inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Fantastic. Go ahead and sit down in your chair. So knees bent, sit bones back, belly in, hands on your hips. Extend out through the crown of your head. That was awesome. Root down through your right foot and wrap your left leg over for eagle legs. Yep. So knees in line, foot can be on the ground or hugged in. Knees in alignment, hips alignment. Extend your arms out. Yep, so find your gaze as we're kind of balancing that place that you can always come back to. Shoulder blade tips together. And then when you're ready, left arm under right. Beautiful, elbows in line with the shoulder. Fantastic. Balancing and connecting. Gently release that. Extend your left leg back and find your crescent lunge. Yeah, when you get there, just rise up. Turn your left foot down, open up into warrior 2. If you can, get a little lower with each one. Yep, so grounding and opening up. Bend your right elbow, put it on your right knee for modified side angle. If you want, you can inhale, left arm up. Yeah, beautiful. Root down through your feet, press up into warrior 2. So find it in the warrior. Yeah. Left hand on your left hip, reverse it. Yeah. Straighten your front leg, come forward in a triangle. Right hand down, left hand on your hip. When you're ready, inhale, left arm up. Shoulder blade tips together. Big inhale, and then exhale, make your way to low lunge. Right knee bent, hands on the ground. Sit bones up, belly in, yeah, through the crown of your head. Left hand wide off the mat, and then inhale, right arm up, take the twist. Nice, strong core. Inhale, next exhale, come into plank. And then in your plank, take your right foot to your left hand. Yep. And then sit bones up to the sky. Shoulders on your back, so you should feel a nice stretch in your right IT band and hamstring. Bring your right foot back to plank. And then you can do an optional vinyasa or make your way to downward facing dog. Chaturanga, cobra, and then downward facing dog. When you're ready, nice inhale and exhale. Bring your feet to your hands for standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press down through your feet, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Second side, so find your chair, sit bones back. Strong left foot, wrap your right foot over. So take a second, set your legs up. There you go. Lengthen your spine. There you go. Arms open, shoulder blade tips together, shoulders away from your ears. And then wrap your right arm under. Beautiful gaze. Even when we're twisted, we can still connect. Can't see. Beautiful. Gently release that. Extend your right leg back. Come into your crescent lunge on the left. Super solid. Open it up. So turn your right foot down and open up into warrior two. Awesome. Legs parallel to the earth. Shoulder blades together. Arms out. Fantastic. Bend your left elbow, put it on your left knee for modified side angle. Ribs away from the thigh, shoulders on the back. Beautiful. Ground down through your feet and press back up into your warrior two. Strong legs. Right hand on your right hip, reverse warrior. A little more space each time. Straighten your left leg, come forward into triangle. When you're ready, you can inhale your right arm up. Full breaths, belly in. Big inhale, and then exhale, make your way to low lunge. Hips up, pause for a second. Right hand wide off the mat. And then inhale, twist open to the left. Open across the chest. One more super big inhale, and then exhale, make your way into plank eventually. Set up your plank, and then bring your left foot to your right hand across the body. Yeah, press down through the side on the left foot, sit bones up. So sit bones up, a little more square. Left sit bone up a little, yeah. Flat back, nice stretch. Then come back to plank. When you're ready, move through vinyasa, eventually make your way to downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Keep your left knee in line with your toe and open up your hips to the right. Extend out. And then go ahead and plant your right foot. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. And twist open, gently. And go ahead and plant your left foot. Awesome. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Bring your right foot in between your hands and make your way into crescent lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. Shine it up. Go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. Press down through your right foot and come up to standing knee balance. Grab your left knee. So really root down through that right foot and reach down and grab your ankle, your left ankle, and bring your left foot inside your thigh for a tree pose. So strong right foot, left foot's pressing into the right leg. Yep, you can lift your arms up, shoulders on your back, and nice long spine. Take a couple breaths. Beautiful. And then gently release that. Extend your left foot back and make your way to crescent lunge again. Roll right foot forward. Yep, you got it. When you get there, just root down, extend up. Nice big inhale, and then exhale, make your way to low lunge. Plant your hands, so just pause and extend, and then plant your hands for plank. Make your way to plank, and you can move through vinyasa or make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Bring your left foot in between your hands for crescent lunge on the left. When you get there, inhale, arms up. Beautiful. Then put your hands on your hips. Ground down through that left foot. Press all the way up, standing knee balance. Grab your right knee. Pause and set that foundation. Beautiful. Grab your right ankle. Come to the tree. Super solid. Shine your state of your tree. Gently release your right foot and extend it back. Make your way to crescent lunge. Reach up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, come into low lunge. Sit bones up, pause, and then make your way to plank. Can you move through vinyasa? Come forward to plank. Come onto your right hand, watch your right shoulder for side plank, so come onto your right hand and right foot. You can have your left hand on your left hip. So really press your hips up. Just do a nice side challenge. If you want, you can inhale your left arm up, hips up. And then watch your right shoulder, keep it nice and stable. Come back into plank, so left hand down. Yep. Hips up, we'll go straight into the second side. Left arm down, left foot down, hips up, shoulder on your back. Yep, you're ready, extend up, beautiful, hips up. Gently come back into plank. And then you can move through vinyasa if you want, or make your way into hero pose. So come to sit on your knees, you can use your blanket if you want. And then just pause. And close your eyes for a second. And then just take a minute to reconnect, a couple seconds. No matter what's going on, just cultivate that inner state that you want. And gently release that. Go ahead and blink your eyes open gently. And then keep your spine long and take a side twist over to the right. Move forward, take a couple breaths and twist. Gently release that, come back to center. Take a side twist over to the left. And then gently release that, come back to center. And then let's go ahead and come to lay on your back. So feet flat, knees up, arms in cactus. Yep. So go ahead and press the top of your head into the earth and then your elbows away from each other, hips down. And then take like 3 deep belly breaths. So really let your belly come out on the inhale, and inhale, draw your belly back into your spine. Keep your spine long and your shoulders on the ground, your core engaged, and then windshield wipe your knees over to the left, gently. Yep. So ankles in line with the knees, in line with the hips. Just let a little space come into the right side body. Inhale back to center. Open. And then take the knees over to the right. And inhale, gently come back up to center. Plant your feet and then bring your elbows into your side, closer into your sides, hands up to the sky. And then go ahead and press down through your feet, lift your hips for a bridge. So really extend out through the crown of the head and then press your knees toward the front of the mat, hips toward the front of the mat. Yeah, you can put your hands on your hips for a little traction. Watch the low back. One more inhale and then exhale, gently release that. Extend both feet out in front of you, toes up to the sky, long spine. And then go ahead and inhale, bring your right knee up to your right hand. So keep your left toes up to the sky, take a couple breaths here. And then go ahead and bring your right knee out to the right side. Yeah, so left hip on the ground, and then shoulders on the ground. Extend out through that right knee and out through that left foot in the crown of your head. Inhale, roll over onto your left hip, take the twist. So come all the way over your hip, keep both shoulders on the ground. You can even bring your knee in front of your hip a little bit if you want to protect your back. Yep, there you go. So try to extend out in every direction and take like 3 deep breaths here in this twist. When you're ready, gently release that. Extend your right foot out in front, toes up to the sky. Lengthen, and then we'll switch sides, so left knee to left hand. Let's pause there for a second. Yep, perfect. And then go ahead and bring the left knee out to the left side, shoulders on the ground. Extend that left knee out. And then inhale, come back up to center, roll over onto your right hip. Shoulders on the ground, yeah. And then space between your right ribs or left ribs and left hip bone. Extend out in every direction with that right foot. Deep breaths. Inhale, gently come back up to center. And then plant both feet. Yep, clasp behind your right thigh. And lift up your right foot and do some ankle rolls, like do 3 ankle rolls in either direction. Perfect. And then now extend your left foot forward with your left toes up to the sky. And then just kind of pull your femur back into your pelvis, like straight down. If you want, you can extend your right leg up. And not really a stretch, just more just kind of pulling that femur back into your pelvis. Okay, gently release that and plant both feet, bend both knees. Clasp behind your left thigh, for the ankle rolls. Extend your right foot forward, toes up to the sky. Extend your left leg up if you want. Terrific. Awesome. Gently release that when you're ready. And you can take any other final pose or make your way into Shavasana. So for Shavasana, just extend long from the crown of your head to your feet, and then let go of all the tension that you possibly can for a couple minutes and enter a state of deep relaxation to let the regenerative properties of your body work. Go ahead and start to wiggle your toes and fingers. Eventually make your way to one side and press your way up into a comfortable seated position with your eyes closed still. Go ahead and bring your hands up to heart center. Extend your spine long, look down through your sit bones. There is a force within you that gives you life. Seek that. And that is from the poet Rumi. Let's end our practice by chanting the sound Om. So full inhale and exhale, and then we'll inhale and Om. So full breath in, And exhale. Inhale. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today.